Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to 2020 Tarot. This is Natalie. I have an announcement to make. So if you're not interested in the announcement, go down to the description box and I will put a timestamp to when the reading will actually start. So if you're interested in the announcement, stick around. I'm going to start now. So the announcement I'm making today is I am grouping the singles and couples love readings together. I found a spread that can be applicable for both types of readings. And I'll explain the spread when we actually start into the reading. But I wanted to let you know the reason why I'm doing that is I have very limited time to do tarot card readings. And right now I'm doing 3 sets of 12 readings a month. Plus I'm doing weekend energies. And essentially, I need some more time to do more readings because I'd like to do something different. And I'd like to do different types of readings. So anyways, having said all that, I want to start doing different kinds of readings and not just love readings. So anyways, I'm going to go right into the tarot card reading now. So thank you, Aquarius. So for Aquarius, singles and couples for love for the month of April 2021. This is a card from the Whispers of Love. Your card is card number 12. There's tons and tons of butterflies on this card. And it says, have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I should show you this card. Beautiful butterflies. And the butterflies are kind of carrying her. She's holding on to strings that are tied to the butterflies. And the butterflies are taking her away. So have faith, kind of like a leap of faith. Have faith in this situation. Things will work out the way they should work out. Okay, so I was explaining that the new spread is called the Love Test. And the spread can be applicable to both singles and coupled people. So this spread will actually give you a chance to explore what love means to you. And if you want a relationship to work, for example, and how to move forward successfully, or how you can find a new partner in life, okay? So there's 7 cards to this spread, and I am going to start with the actual spread in a minute. So for Aquarius, all right. So what is your love goal? Your love goal is the Queen of Wands. What you have to offer in a love relationship is the 8 of Pentacles. What you lack is the 8 of Wands. Ooh, Pentacles and Wands, 2 number 8s. What you don't want in a partner is the 7 of Pentacles. What you do want in a partner is the Magician. The heart of the matter for you is the World card. And what can you do to make this work is the Hermit card. Okay, 3 major arcanas as situations and, situation and outcome, or what you need to work on are major arcana. So those are the major energies. Okay, so let's start first. We'll start with the start. We'll start with the beginning. So what you are looking for, your goal in a love relationship is, I think, one that is built on trust. One that is built on confidence, that you can have confidence in the trust between the two of you. And the reason why I'm saying trust is because on the back of this card, you have this older woman who's got a hand on the head of this younger woman. So there is a trust or a bond between these two individuals that is trusting and loving, because the old lady trusts that she can touch the young girl and that the young girl will receive the message that the older lady wants to give to the young girl. And the young girl can trust the older lady. She lets her put her hand on her head, as well as she allows her to share her knowledge and guidance in this relationship. So you want to be confidently able to trust one another. That's what you're looking for in a relationship, Aquarius. What you have to offer at the moment is the 8 of Pentacles. And in this deck, you're still working on hard at work building those pentacles. And, you're a master of your craft. But what's different in this deck is you have a colleague that's right next door to you, like working next to you. And he also has a skill, a very, very great skill of sculpting sculptures, right? You're hard at work. This guy is hard at designing, right? Or creating, designing, but you're hard at making the replicas of what needs to be replicated. So it looks like you're very good at collaboration, where it's a very intricate collaboration and also of significant importance and of work ethic. It could be your ethic in love. Like you each, for example, you both have a job. If you're working right now together, you're in a relationship right now. You both have a job, and you're both experts in your field. And I see that here, that you're both expected to contribute to the household and with your family. And you're offering that, and so are they. Okay? And I feel it's a reciprocated energy, that they are also able to offer that. Now, what you lack of, though, is the Eight of Wands. And I think this, in this situation, is, and this is probably both of yous, I think there is a distance between the two of you now. One of you had to go away and work somewhere else for the time being. It almost looks like this is like you're both doctors, let's say. One's a surgeon and one's, I don't know, some other type of doctor. You're an ER doctor and they're like a specialist, cardiologist, for example. You're both specialists, but you are having to work separately now at this time. There's a distance between you, and what could have been done through air travel, back and forth to visit one another, is not possible right now. Or you don't have the time to do it. So you lack the capability of being together, and hence why you absolutely not need this trusting relationship or this trust in the two of you. And probably why the card number 12 came up, about having faith, that you need to trust your faith, in this situation. And it's a temporary situation. It's not permanent. It's just temporary. You need to have faith. You need to trust. So the kind of lover that you don't want, and this is the one that gives up easily. This is the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, he's put in some work. But you know what? He's discouraged. He has no patience anymore. And he's completely disconnected from the universe, from spirit. You have that ghost flying in the background. This is someone that gives up, someone that's lack of ability to see beyond the horizon. They just see what's at their feet. They don't think further. So no vision, right? No faith, no vision. That's what I see from this. So the kind of lover that you do want is someone that can manifest, someone that can actually put the action where they want things to happen. So someone that has faith, because manifesting is working and wishing and it's putting your energy, your force field on something that you want to have as an outcome. And it's basically kind of, in essence, having faith, okay? That's the kind of partner that you want, someone who has that capability of doing that. So manifesting, someone who's, tapping into the energies of the universe, versus someone that's just looking down at the ground and not seeing there's a ghost flying in the air. Spirit is there to help them, and someone that's so narrow-minded that is not able to do that. And maybe it's just by the fact that they're boggled down. If you're in a current relationship with someone, this would mean that they are faced with this situation at the moment. And we all have ups and downs, right? And that's probably what's going on. Your partner is in a downward situation, and it's calling, and probably the downward situation is because there's distance between the two of you. You're far apart, and they have lost hope at this moment. Okay? But you want them to become the magician. So, you're going to have to help them through this process. You're going to have to trust them, and you're going to have to encourage them to have faith. Unfortunately, because you lack the ability to travel, that's why they get into this situation. The current situation is that the heart of the matter is, this is the world card. And the world card is putting an end to something and then starting something new. And maybe they're at this point because they're so down in the dumps. They're wanting a divorce. They want a separation. Or maybe you're the one that wants a separation. I think it's not you. I think it's them. It's them that wants a separation. They want to just put an end to this. Sorry. They want to put an end to this, and you're not ready for that. You don't want that. So the universe is telling you to have faith. And also the work that you need to put in is the hermit. And the hermit is really going within and tapping into that snake here, which is the wisdom from the earth, tapping into that energy. So you get clarity of mind, and most likely to assist them. Shining the light high and bright for yourself, but then also shining it high and bright for them after the fact, so that you can help them to pull them out of this energy of the Seven of Pentacles, so they can become the magician, so they can be enlightened and not be focused just on, yes, we're working so hard, we don't see each other, blah, 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 not connected to the universe, so they need to tap into that energy and spirit that's above us, that can help us through these difficult times. Having faith. You have faith, but maybe you need to share with them that they need to have faith. Let me pull a butterfly card on this, because you have butterflies, tons of butterflies in that card. The faith card. Let me just pull a card. Further clarification on that message, please. Finances. Interesting. So you know what? Maybe finances are playing a big part here, where one of you needs to stop the work, and one of you needs to stop working, and then you need to reassess the financial situation. Can you survive with just one salary? Most people could, especially if you have very, very, very expensive or very, very, very skilled employment. Like you're an expert in something. You master that skill. Most likely you can survive on one salary as a couple. If you're single, okay, so if you're single, the element of trust is still there. The confidence and being able to trust in someone is still there. You do have a lot to offer. You're a hard worker, definitely a hard worker. And again, with this card, you can't travel at the moment. I see that you can't travel. Or maybe your work is so demanding that you can't text, you can't message. And again, same principle applies here. Seven of Pentacles. You don't want someone that's not tapped into the universe, someone who can't see beyond their immediate self, that they can't see at the horizon what's coming, because, the sun is rising on this card. And it seems like this guy's not even paying attention on that it's a brand new day starting. In the meantime, he's missing the help that's above him. He's completely oblivious to it. You want someone that is able to manifest, to be able to focus on the positive and attract that energy from the above. And the current situation is probably someone that is in the process, like yourself, in the process of terminating something, or they are, or wanting to start something new. And maybe you do need to do that soul searching for yourself so that you can actually close that chapter. Maybe you need to change jobs. Maybe you need to find a job that is less demanding on yourself. Taking that pay cut, that financial situation, getting a job that's not as demanding, so it allows you to be able to have a little bit of time to start focusing on your love life. And it's asking you to, have some courage and faith, because at this moment, that's what's going on. Okay? You'll make the wise decision once you've gone internally. And that wise decision is probably going to be that financial aspect that needs to be done, regardless if you're in a couple or a single situation. There's some kind of financial situation around you that needs to be analyzed. And because of work, there's a lack of ability to either travel or to be able to spend any kind of time or energy on meeting someone or talking or meeting your lover that's probably in a different state than you are, or province, different geographical location. And then the healing mantra is grounding my energy. So grounding yourself. And we kind of see that here with the Magician, right? With the Pentacles, we also see a lot of groundedness. And definitely with the Virgo card here. With the Hermit card here, you do see the energy of being grounded. Using the wisdom from the earth to ground yourself and get wisdom from that snake. So grounding yourself, it is safe to be in my body. This card is not a card of being grounded. She doesn't have 2 feet on the ground. Neither does she. Okay? So at this time, and this is the situation right here, that's the heart of the matter. The World card is about flux, change, starting, like putting an end or starting something new. Like you're in between a world here, or 2 worlds. So it's asking you to really focus again on the ground. Ground yourself, focus on the ground, and understand what it is you need to do, really, to make sure that this works. In the process, though, is have faith. Although this girl is not grounded, you do have to have faith. Trust in the universe, trust in the butterflies. I really think that's a very good message to have. Oops. Well, we have this. Karmic relationships. We have mask and we have engagement ring. So karmic relationship speaks of feeling triggers, turmoils, resentment, lessons, letting go and loving you. So karmic relationships usually are ones that are there for a reason, and they're there to teach you something, some kind of lesson. You need to close something out with them. So if you're in a current relationship with someone, maybe this someone is a karmic relationship, and maybe the divorce that they want or separation that they want, maybe it is that you need to go through that. There's also the mask here. So it says not showing true feelings, hide personality, pretend, delude, and gaslighting. So maybe someone in this relationship is also not being truthful with what and who they are, how they're feeling. I don't know. We won't try to fit it in. If it doesn't fit in, it's just going to be left off to the side, because just like anything, right? Not all cards have a flow, and I'm not feeling it for this for now. The engagement ring here is engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. Completely two different cards, right? And maybe the only way that these two fit together, or these three cards fit together, is the karmic relationship that you are in, if it is that. It is an illusion in the sense that you were hoping, if you are in a relationship, you were hoping that this was your true love. It was your eternity. We have the eternity symbol here. That's what you want in life. You want the magician. So, you're hoping that, you were probably hoping for this person to be the person. That's what you want. But what you got is this here, this Seven of Pentacles. So in essence, if they are like this all the time, in this energy, they're wearing a mask. Especially in the beginning, you totally thought that they were the right person. But maybe, like I said, this is a karmic relationship. You need to learn from this relationship and move on. Okay, and then ground yourself and then look for someone else. Maybe that's what it is, Aquarius. And there's no shame to that. I've been there. I mean, I was madly in love, madly in love with someone back in 2015. And I would have given him everything. I actually did give him everything. Only to find myself completely heartbroken by, it was like September 2017. Massive changes happened in my life in 2017. But anyways, in the span of time, I literally went from being deeply, madly in love with someone to the point of I can't stand that person anymore. I couldn't spend a minute with that person anymore. It was unbelievable how the energy went bad quickly. And in essence, the bad energy went quickly when we moved into my house, here in this house. Anyways, having said that, I'm not going to talk too much about this, but anyways, it was just, that relationship was a karmic relationship for me. I had lessons to learn from that. And my lesson from that one was, I can never forget who I truly am. And when I got into that relationship, I gave up everything about myself just to be with him and to do what he wanted to do with his family. I didn't see friends anymore. I didn't see my family. I mean, it was just about him, just all about him. So what I learned from that is there is no way that anyone in a relationship should ever lose themselves. You have to remain who you are. You have to remain true to yourself. So in essence, in that perspective, I was the one wearing the mask because I had changed myself to be with this guy. And it's only when I realized that I was a carpet and being walked on and, stepped on and whatever, that the mask came off and I said, hey, this is not right. So, I'm to blame with that, completely to blame. So I take ownership of that, and that's what I'm saying. Maybe this is what's going on. Only if it is a true karmic relationship, well, you have something to learn from it. We all do. Well, anyways, I'm single again, and I'm happy. And you know what? The engagement ring for me is the union I have with myself. So very pleased with that. Anyways, enough said about me. This is about you, Aquarius. But that could very well be that this will open a door after you've done this inner work. This will open the door to you to now have a new union. Maybe the new union is not necessarily a love union. It could be a financial union with someone, a new job, but then eventually could lead to having finding the love of your life. Just have faith in the process. Okay, so let's pull a last card on final outcome. Potential final outcome should you follow the advice from this reading. Yeah, I mean, the potential outcome is that this person, there's someone walking away here. There's someone walking away, but there's someone that picked up their own cup and now they're looking into it. I think your person is walking away and you are picking up your cup, you're looking into it, and now you're focusing on yourself. Unfortunately, that's what I see from this. And if you're single, I think that you are putting an end to, you're putting an end to the past. You're leaving the past in the past. You've learned what you've had to learn. You may need to say goodbye to that employer because of the financial card, right? You may have to say, yes, I'm going to change jobs. I'm going to put an end to that, and I'm going to do some soul searching, and I'm going to understand what it is that I really want in life, to be able to, and ground yourself, right, to be able to make the right decisions for yourself. So that ultimately in the future you can actually find a true love. But now you need to focus on yourself. Have faith and focus on yourself. You need to do a bit of work on yourself if you're single. Timeline. Very quickly, because I'm running out of time on this video already. So I cheated you a couple minutes, I think, with my personal life. So timeline. We have these two cards. Card number 15 and 18. So in April, card number 15 corresponds to the full moon. Full moon around, yes. Full moon, so that would be the 26th of April. And then, sorry, did I say that? Yeah. And then we have card number 18. So that would be around the 29th of April. So, I mean, this is very quick energy. It looks sudden. Like all of a sudden, this is happening to you very suddenly. Within 3 days in April. Yeah, so it looks like it's sudden. So maybe that's what it is. It's sudden. Maybe it's a lot of energy that occurred over a certain time, but maybe the whole divorce thing, or this communication of, I want this to end, I want to put an end to this, is like that, very sudden. I'm going to leave it with that. Okay, my dear Aquarius. If this resonated, give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment if you care to comment. If it did not resonate, please do not give me a thumbs down, because I know for a fact it's not going to resonate with everybody. Give me a thumbs down though, however, if you want me to improve something, the video quality, the sound quality, or anything that you want me to improve on. Let me know, give me a thumbs down, and then put a comment. Or if you don't want to give me a thumbs down, that's okay too. Leave me a comment, tell me what I need to improve. I would really appreciate it. So any constructive criticism is always welcomed. And on that, I am going to leave you, Aquarius, and we'll talk to you next month. All the best. Take care. Bye-bye.